Hello, my name is Shane McCourt. I'm here with the new Aurora base control, also known as the ABC board. Let's take a look at the Aurora control board and its components. We have the PWM output that drives your ECM blower, SW1, SW2, electric heat package and condensate input, future use for communicating modules, future use for communicating Modbus thermostat. Your RJ45 jack is located right here. 24 volt common and 24 volt hot terminals, 24 volt thermostat connections, alarm, and load shed, and accessory outputs are all tied in to this terminal, compressor contactor, and unit safeties. There are two ways that the Aurora can be controlled. The first is through a standard 8-wire 24 volt thermostat traditionally used on heat pumps. The second is for the ABC to communicate via 4 wires to a Modbus thermostat, making the residential changeout much easier by eliminating the need for an 8-wire stat. The ABC is able to control all functions of the heat pump, including options such as the ECM blower, 2-way valve, reheat valve via a humidistat, single capacity compressor, and the electric heat package, and all unit safeties. The ABC has a push button switch, SW1, that can be used to put the controller into test mode, which speeds up time delays by 16 times. This button is also used to set fan speeds and can be used to reset the Aurora to default fan speeds from the factory. For field technicians who do not have an aid tool, the ABC has 3 LEDs to assist in troubleshooting the unit. A green status light, a yellow LED for configuration that shows fan speeds, and a red fault light for when the unit is locked out. Let's go through how to set the airflow settings using SW1. When SW1 is held in for 5 to 10 seconds, the ECM configure mode will be initiated and the yellow LED will flash rapidly. We reference the green LED, and that shows that we're going to set the fan only speed. As you can see, the yellow LED flashes the fan speed that you're selecting. We are currently flashing 3 times. We're going to set our fan only to 3. By pressing SW1, you see that the yellow LED flashed rapidly and then switched to the red LED over here. Now we are going to set the Y1 or low speed fan call. By referencing the yellow LED, I can choose which fan speed I want, and pressing SW1 will set the fan speed. So we have set the low fan speed for 5. You see that the green LED and the red LED are lit. This references that we are going to set the fan speed for the Y2 call or high speed fan. Once again, the yellow LED will flash fan speed selection. We are currently at 6, and we're going to choose 6. So by pressing that SW1 button, I have now set all 3 fan speeds, and the unit will go back to normal operation indicated by the green solid lit LED. SW2 is a set of 8 dip switches located on the ABC that allow for the field configuration of the controller. Dip switch 1 is used to set your choice between 15 degrees freeze protection or 30 degrees freeze protection. Dip switch 2 is for future use. Dip switch 3 allows you to choose between default heating or default cooling on the reversing valve. Dip switch 4 and 5 choose the accessory relay configuration of 90 seconds or a 10-second delay. Dip switch number 6 chooses between a single or dual capacity compressor. Dip switch 7 allows you to choose between an alarm pulse or a continuous alarm signal from the alarm output. Dip switch 8 is used to turn on or off reheat. When switch 8 is turned off, it enables reheat, and the alarm relay is used to energize the hot gas reheat valve. If you require a normally open or normally closed contact for a fault signal, you will have to add the ARB board to the units that have hot gas reheat. Now let's cover the Aurora diagnostic tool. This tool will be used to help troubleshoot the ABC board. It plugs into the RJ45 jack right here on the Aurora. Once it's plugged in and powered up, you'll see that it'll go through its startup procedures. And the first screen that you'll have that pops up is the ABC overview. The overview allows you to see the status of the unit. If there's a lockout, it allows you to see the positions of the dip switches on the Aurora controller. And it also allows you to see the ECM fan speed settings. By pressing enter, this will take you to the main menu. Here you have 6 options to choose from: the ABC overview, system faults, diagnostics, setup, configure of the Aurora system, and then about the unit. System faults will allow you to see what faults are present at the current time. By pressing the down arrow and the enter button, you can see the fault history. This page has a fault counter that stores the faults until there has been a power cycle of the controller. If the unit was powered down or the fault codes are not present, you can extract the last lockout code by setting the Aurora into test mode and counting the number of flashes on the red LED. To get out of this page, you're just going to hit the back arrow to previous, and we're back to the main menu. Diagnostics page gives you the options of thermostat inputs, dip switch settings, sensor inputs, system outputs, and timers. These pages will allow you to diagnose what's going on inside the controller and what it is putting out for outputs. The setup page will allow you to change the ECM fan speed selections. Let's walk through how to set the fan speeds. By choosing setup in the main menu on the aid tool, it gives me the option of ECM speed setup. I'm going to select that. And as you see here, we have low, medium, and high speeds all set to 1 right now. I want to change fan speed, so I'm going to select yes in the bottom left corner, press enter, and then choose my selections. I have low speed, and I can arrow down or up to choose whichever fan setting I would like. We're going to choose 3 for low speed. Automatically switches over to medium speed. I can either set that to the same as low speed or select another speed above that. I'm going to choose 5. Now I have to select the speed for high speed setting. I'm going to select 8. As you can see here, 3, 5, and 8 were selected as my fan speed settings. I'll press enter one more time and then arrow back to my left, and I'm back to the main menu. The configuration screen lets you know what version of software you have in the Aurora and in the aid tool. The about unit will show you the model number and serial number in the unit as it came from the factory.